ladies and gentlemen. Wait, is there drops for Madden? Yes, drops. Woohoo! Okay. Hey, YouTube. This music is disrespectful. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Well, okay, what do I order? I know I asked this 100 times. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do 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 dun dun do do? Dude, all the Madden music is actually like, not Madden music. All like the NFL Films music is just like a different rendition of like other music. Can you explain to me how drops work? So drops are on Twitch. Twitch has this thing where they work out deals with publishers to provide drops for whatever game it is that has the drops. Dude, my finger is like, I think like there's like real damage there. Cause like, it's still like, it hurts at this point and then there's like a bump here. So I wonder, maybe I gotta get another x-ray. Yeah, so basically you watch Twitch for a certain amount of time, you link your Twitch account to your EA account, right? If you watch Twitch, like you come to Twitch, you watch my channel, there's a certain amount of time you watch and then you get access to something on your EA account. Yeah, or whatever the game is. I need to set it up to where like I have a kick mod who can like change my section and stuff. I've been seeing a Cornwood copycat on TikTok. It makes me cringe every time. Dude, often replicated, never... often... No, wait. That's wrong. I said it backwards. Often imitated and never replicated, dude. That's just life. Happens to me all the time, you know? It wasn't me. I wasn't saying it. That's everybody else's words. You know, they say they all the time, everybody wants to be Esfand. You know, they imitate all the time. Esfand is he was the pioneer, dude. He was the pathfinder and he lit the way for the others. And you know, they always try to imitate. They do, but they can never replicate. It's just the reality. There's only one Cornwood, only one Coach Esfand, indubitably. Only one number one rep paladin, Esfand Kel'Thuzad, or Fairlina now. You have a corner outfit? I actually did. Yeah, we're at that shareholders meeting. That's funny. Wait, wrong game. Or wrong controller. Bum, 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 bum. Gladiator scareboard, same week. Only person on record to have done that. It's funny because I've said this before. That was even like, that's RNG. Like the timing of it is just luck. Actually, the timing of it is bad luck more than anything. But it's like a funny thing to talk about. I need it to where people can change my sections and stuff for me. Wait. Oh, I need to message somebody from Twitch. Okay. I just messaged John Twitch. Yeah, you know, maybe I should, instead of saying I'm in season 2, I should say 2027 season, right? Is that better? Wait, no, 20. What year are we? 5, 6. 6 was season 1 for us, 2027 season. Because I got fired from the Browns after season 1, so season 2 is the 3rd year of the franchise. You know? So do I try playing on all Madden today? Oh, by the way, we're set up for the draft. Oh yeah, chat, what do I order for food today? How about, what do we do here? Sunday, Monday, Taco Bell. Tuesday, Wednesday, Taco Bell. Saturdays. What are the other days? We'll get Chick-fil-A tomorrow instead. Cool. Saturdays, epic raids.
How a cat works. Let's take a look inside to explore the intricate systems that keep this marvelous creature functioning. As you can see, the feline body houses 6 main rooms, each operating at an extraordinary level of...
The hell am I watching? Wait, this is the funniest video ever. Look at this. Look at our scouts. Our scouts have our quarterback scouted here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks with first round grades. And that's the projections. But you have scouts, and our scouts are saying that these 4 of them are top 5 picks. One of them is a late first rounder, and one of them is like a 3rd to 4th rounder. That is insane. Is YouTube live feed okay? Wait, did YouTube rip? Am I not live on YouTube? Yeah, and 2 of them are from Texas Tech. So, does that boost? Sometimes I boost the draft class. Sometimes I keep it the way it is. It just depends. Yeah, it's just whatever I feel like. But I saw people were getting like 87 overalls. Oh, what's up, VG Mikey? What's up, Clarice? So here's the thing. We went into this NFL draft. Yeah, this is like a generational quarterback class. We went into this draft with the full intention of getting a quarterback because we traded Tua Tagovailoa for an offensive line. But then what ended up happening is Quinn Ewers got a development trait. And then, like mid-season, he kind of started to pop off. So he ended up finishing at a 90 overall. So now I'm like, I mean, this guy's stats. If you go look at his stats, look at his stats. if you look at his season stats, look at how he started the season. A lot of interceptions. Slowly over time, we traded for some guys, got a new offensive line, and the next thing you know, he starts lighting it up. 5, 6 touchdowns a game. Boom, 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 boom. Ends up leading the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Breaks the NFL single season record. That's insane you can grow strats that much during a season. I think it was because of breaking records. It was because of age. It was because of breaking records. I boosted the low age XP rates. But age, focus development, morale. That's another thing. The morale boost him +5 right now. Because he's actually a 90. He went from like a 74 or something to a 90. Trade for a running quarterback. I mean, Quinn, here's the thing. Quinn Ewers is just kind of owning.
Nautical
shit. Thank you for the 3 months, dude. Look at this. Hugh Jackson is now a 97. But he was a 20-year-old running back, so he developed like crazy. Like crazy. I mean, this guy also had like 200 yards in the Super Bowl. You could trade a Chan. I mean, I might trade a Chan, honestly, at this point. But I mean, I like having the 2 backs. But dude, I mean, Hugh Jackson is so fast, you don't really need a Chan. You know? You don't really need him. And he's almost as shifty. Like, Hugh Jackson is a true every down back. He looks weird as a skinny running back. Can you beef him up? I mean, I think he looks fine. Can you change their muscle? I don't think you can change his muscle this year. You used to be able to change their arm. I wish they would bring that back, actually. No, there used to be sliders for like your arm size and all this other stuff. It's annoying they got rid of that. Should I change his shoes? Adidas Freak Ultras. Jordan Low 5. Jordan, I think the Jordan 1 cleats look so cool. I think I mean I have some Jordan 1 cleats too. I just think they're great. Cuz it's just so like it's almost funny. No. Okay, we're not going to worry too much about this, okay? Our receivers are really good now. Obviously, Brock Bowers, Morgan Winters, the rookie tight end. Oh, yeah, we were going to beef him up in the offseason. That was going to be his thing. Do Jocelyn think spots? They should. I ordered custom Air Force Ones. They canceled my order. What the heck? Okay, in the off season, he added 20 pounds. We're gonna make him 255. Man, does he not get any like thicker? Is that possible? Oh, easy. 25 pounds in an off season is possible. He has the face of a 400-pound man. Well, that's the thing. That's why actually we moved him to tight end. Because he was a receiver, and we were like, wait, why does he look like a lineman? We moved him to tight end. Okay. He added 25 pounds, but he gained some strength, but he lost a little bit of speed in the process, okay? +1 RP, +1 RP. Work on his blocking. Did this all in the offseason. Eventually he just gives over the years he gets heavier and heavier, and eventually we move him to offensive tackle. That's the game plan. I'm glad Madden got my body type in the game. I feel included. Nice. Look at our O-line. Espinoza, number 8. He's got not number. He's 85 overall. Espinoza. We traded for this guy, Jack Sawyer. We got Jalen Phillips. Look at our, man. We got ourselves a D line, dude. We got to put in the NASCAR package and put all our D linemen in at once. That'd be sick. But we don't really need to, because look at this. We traded Zach Sealer away last year because there was 1 year left on his contract. We traded him away and then traded for Brian Breesy, and then he went into free agency and we signed him again. So we might trade him again. Jordan Brooks, Bobby Wagner. Oh yeah, we forced him to stay young to make sure he didn't retire. We also did that with the Raiders. We also did that with Joe Flacco, so Joe Flacco is still in the league. Experience 19, age 27. Oh yeah, we did that with Geno Smith and Joe Flacco. The immortal Joe Flacco. Yeah, he's going to be 40 forever. Did you see Shador walk away from a kid wanting an autograph? I mean, I'm sure... I'm almost positive it was like he didn't see him or something. Why is this Rams? I just didn't go. Sanders said he didn't want to sign during practice and be unprofessional. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, it's like, I'm in the middle of practice. Like, let's do it after. He saw the kid and he told the kid it would be a bad look to sign stuff for him. Yeah, see, that's the thing, dude. I feel like with Shador, it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It kind of sucks. He actually went back and he slapped the kid in the face. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Manage roster. It's for a kid, be a man role model. Yeah, but then look, you sign the thing, you sign an autograph or something in the middle of practice. And then all of a sudden, oh, this guy cares more about the fanfare and being a celebrity than he cares about being a player. You know what I mean? It really is like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. It wasn't in the middle, though? Or, like, then why are people saying that he said it was in the middle of practice? Kid should be in jail? True. It was pregame for preseason? Oh, I mean... I'll be honest. I think Shador was right. Was he playing? Because, look, if it's a preseason game of your rookie year... He was starting? Yeah, if it's preseason of your rookie year, like, I get it. Why even interact with the kid and tell him that? Well, here's the same thing. It's like, okay, well, if you outright ignore him, then it's like, oh, look at him, ignore this kid. You know? It's the same thing. Like, the guy's just gonna get shit on no matter what he does. Right? He took a picture with him real quick. Oh, he still took a picture.
Coach, I don't know what that shot in the ass you gave me was, but I feel great. I'm so glad I didn't retire. Wait, I feel funny. Oh, no! It wore off, Coach. Oh, I feel so old. Why didn't I retire? I'm going to die on the field.
Wait, hold on. He took a picture. He took a picture with somebody else after he told the kid no, because that's different. I hope you guys didn't lead with that, because that's different. Yeah, just link me the video.
I'm gonna get a few pictures. That's all I'm worried about.
ADHDJ, thank you for the tier 1, dude.
That's all I'm worried about. I'm about to play a game. It's not a great look to be signed this early. How about I picture this? Got that jersey. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Don't mind, I'm gonna get a few pictures.
Wait, why is there? This has 3 likes.
I'm about to play a game. It's not a great look to be signed this early. How about I picture this? Got that jersey. Sit up.
I mean, who is the lady? He's so damn tall. I think he's like 6'2", but then when you got cleats on and stuff, you're gonna be taller. Bro's a personal cameraman volume and saying it's not a good look. I mean, that's Dion Jr. He was our kick returner at SMU. That's his brother. A lot of players are like this, but I give them a hard time and Team USA. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care about any of this. Like, I mean, that kid was probably a freaking, probably a terrorist. The kid was a bad guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. But the kid was part of Al Qaeda. The kid was sponsored to go to the game by ISIS. Maybe. How much longer do other guys think? I mean, kid was a crackhead. The kid was Stephen Michaels' kid, who also does crack. The kid was probably a Roblox predator. Okay. So here's what else we did. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not I'm just like, whatever. I just don't really care about that stuff. Like I haven't been in that situation, so it's like, it's hard for me to like really like contextualize it in my head. Oh yeah, okay. So our D-line is nasty. And we have, so I wanted to, here's what I wanted to do. I mean, Minkah Fitzpatrick is getting up there in age, but he's been developing good. I mean, our secondary went from like really bad to pretty damn good because we drafted this guy, Malcolm Jenkins, last year. Otis Andrews. We drafted him last year. Both these guys ended up being nasty. And they kind of elevated the whole defense. Now, I also signed Jeremy Chin. Yeah, I signed Jeremy Chin. 6'3", 220-pound safety. I mean, that guy's almost as big as a linebacker. You know, we got Isaiah Simmons that we moved to linebacker. I mean, maybe. What an ego to play on guys. True. This is peak, yeah. Chin is an epic name. Yeah, dude, especially this guy. Look at this guy's jawline is freaking, he looks like if the Crimson Chin was a real person. Like he almost looks like a comic book character. And there's Trader Joe, he sucks. Yeah. I was considering moving Otis Andrews to free safety and drafting this other safety. He is huge for a safety. He sure is. So we need O-line. Or sorry, we need it. I was intending to draft a quarterback the entire time. Look at this guy, Greg Kilmer. Top 5 talent. Because we did extra scouting on him early in the season. Top 5 talent. Strong safety. But man, does that make our safeties too... Do we have too many safeties? Maybe we trade for a corner. You haven't done the draft yet? No, I wanted to do the draft on stream. I did some free agency off stream. Enrique Ventura is a late first round pick. Talent. We have time for some private workouts, but what do we really need, man? Like, this team kind of accidentally ended up being amazing. So there is no running back with elite speed this draft. There's elite change of direction, acceleration. Rashad Killings. Skip free agency. Well, I mean, I did it on my alt, but I'll just talk about what I got. I mean, we got Jeremy Chin, we got Zach Sealer, and that was pretty much it, actually. Dude, look at how good all these quarterbacks are. Acceleration, good, decent, marginal, poor, great. Elite speed. Wow, look at all these elite strength, elite throw power, and all these guys. 3 elites for him. So this one is a Carlos Booker is strong arm quarterback. Runs a 4.5. Oh, but Cody Smart's only a little bit slower, 4.58. Dude, this guy benches 29. 4.9. Oh, but he's slow as a freaking slow man. So what are our positions of need? We're doing private workouts before the draft. Lizard Wizard, thank you for the 20 months.
Pure beans.
One of these top 5 quarterbacks. Deep threat wideout. I mean, our receivers are so good. I mean, maybe we take a receiver. Josh Estrada. Is there any elite speed? Dude, none of these guys in the top are elite speed. This guy's elite jumping, elite strength. Elite agility, elite acceleration. Maybe we need a big body receiver. Cam Davis. 6'4", 220. I like that. 6'3", 220. This guy's a deep threat, and this guy's physical. Decent speed, solid speed, elite strength. I mean, are there any other? I mean, he's the only elite strength receiver. He's the only elite jumping. Estrada is the only elite change of direction receiver. There's 3 elite agility. Hunter River. Wait, 6'6" with elite agility? From Memphis? Hunter Rivers. Okay. Private workout. Oh, wait. Private workout for Cam Davis. I have the same Kodak ringtone. Oh, that's funny. Wait, did it just go off? Oh, my food is here. You don't need any offense because your weapons are crazy? Yeah, but that's kind of what is there. You know? Yeah, maybe, Adrian. I can only hope. Like, this just happens to be an offensive heavy draft. I feel like we got to do what we got to do. Cam Davis. I don't really need a fast receiver. We don't really need a tight end. O-line. Rich West. We don't need D-line. Linebacker, maybe. Brendan Jett, Clayton Leonard. Hit bar tackling. Block shitting, B to D. Miami, Brendan Jett. You know what? We'll do him. I feel like we need to look for these mid to late round guys. Well, we had Ventura. We had Enrique Ventura, who apparently is a late first round pick talent. Drew Coleman from Miami. A corner. We probably do need a corner. Okay, who do we look at for corners? Oh yeah, we did this guy midseason. Malcolm Mitchell is a late first rounder. Malcolm Mitchell, we were trying to pick between him and Goodrich for extra scouting midseason. ABA, that's great. Is there anybody else like that? There's ABC. Javier Patterson from Notre Dame. DABBB. Jeremy Knox. Nick Bronson. 6'4" corner. Let's take a look at him. Okay. Wait, did that work? Who are our guys? Who do we look at? Looked at Nick Bronson. We looked at Brendan Jett, and we looked at wide receiver Cam Davis, right? Confirm. Okay. Chat, it's draft time. I need some water. Hello, what's up, Mighty Buster? Let me get some water real quick. Okay, I got my food as well. All right. Congrats on the hosting thing for Gamescom. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think Gamescom's gonna be great. It's my first ever Gamescom. Yeah, I thought about playing some WoW today just to kind of get people ready for it, you know? Okay. Chad, you guys ready for the draft? I'll be at Gamescom Tuesday. I'll probably do a morning stream on Monday or something, probably. Dude, I gotta get my live in-crowd reacts for Gamescom going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's draft time. Okay, before we start, this is what we have to work with. Oh yeah, by the way, we moved to Dublin. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl and then we ran out of Miami. Yeah, we moved to Dublin, so we're the Dublin Dolphins now. We have the first and the 32nd overall pick in the NFL draft. I kind of regret not trading our first round pick because I thought we were going to lose. I wish I would have swapped picks with somebody. So we have the first overall pick again. Because we had the Jets, I guess. We got the Jets' first round pick, and they ended up having the first pick. You actually won? Yeah. It's the first time I won the Super Bowl with the first season. I don't know. We kept barely winning. It was insane. Tua basically gifted you one overall. Well, you know what's crazy? We kind of set it up because we gutted their O-line. So, like, we put them in a position where they were going to lose. Yeah. So we might be able to do like we did last time. But let's start the NFL draft.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
I'm sliding to his victory. Okay, pause. Okay. So. We have the first pick. After us, the Giants, the Seahawks, the Rams, the Titans, the Lions, the Saints, and the Browns are the next 7 picks. So here's the question. Given our current situation with our quarterback, that Quinn Ewers popped the hell off out of nowhere, do we even draft a quarterback? Because my intent was to draft a quarterback this year. And this is a quarterback-heavy class. I still feel like we have to. But do we spend the first overall pick on a quarterback, or do we trade down and draft one of the other quarterbacks that falls? Because there are 4 quarterbacks with a top 5 grade. Like, let's just throw this out there. If we want to trade down and we just get offers, what are we offered for this? Is the 2027 draft Jalen Johnson and the 2028 first and second round pick for the Bears? And the third. First, second, third, and Jalen Johnson, the corner. Tremaine Morant. This guy was a first-round pick for the Broncos last year, I think, or 2 years ago in this draft. No, it was last year because we only done one draft. Denzel Ward. Rashawn Slater. Look at all these O-linemen they're trying to trade to us. They're all older. The Eagles want to trade Saquon Barkley. Fred Warner. Yeah, they need to. I think they need to fix this in a title update. We don't really need Saquon because we have Hugh Jackson. Pat Knowles, left tackle, no. Dude, we already traded the Panthers for their left tackle. We should trade them for the guy that replaced their other left tackle. Christian Gonzalez. Now that's a crazy one. 98 overall corner. Max Crosby, and he's only 25. Max Crosby is 30, 97 overall. See, we don't need that. Puka Nacua. Derek Stingley, X Factor 96. Is there any team that has 2 first-round picks? Do you guys see a team with 2 first-round picks on the board here? I'm not seeing it. Oh, us. The Giants. Do they need a quarterback? I don't think they're going to go quarterback. Well, so there was that safety was a top 5 pick too. They're going to go safety? They're probably not going to go safety. I wonder where the Giants are going to go. Okay, the Rams. Let's see what the Rams do. The Rams on a quarterback. I don't think the Rams will go quarterback because they have a young quarterback who's starting. Who is the number 3 pick? Let's see. What team needs a quarterback? Ooh, the Saints need a quarterback. The Steelers need a quarterback. Oh, it's kind of disappointing Cam Ward hasn't really developed. Man, I don't know who's going to take a quarterback. And all the quarterbacks are pretty decent, actually. Oh, Trevor Lawrence isn't developing? That's lame. That sucks. I think he's going to be good. Wait, Tua is an 87? Bryce Young. I mean, they might replace him. And the Raiders probably need one. Okay. So the Seahawks, Rams, Titans, Lions. Seahawks, Rams, Titans, Lions. Seahawks might go quarterback. What's the Lions quarterback situation? Do they still got old Jared Goff? Yeah, there he is. Go to the Saints, give them the first pick. I mean, I could also just go for the top quarterback and just not be greedy with it. Because we're in a very different situation than we were in the last draft. The last draft, we needed picks. But, dude, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 top 5 quarterbacks. And there was that. Where's the safety? Greg Kilmer. Look at this guy. Top 5 talent. We bring in Greg Kilmer. We move Otis Andrews to free safety. Go for QB. We need X Factor. I mean, there's no guarantee that any of these guys are going to be an X Factor. I mean, chances are. I mean, if you have a number 1 overall pick that's a top 5 projection, top 5 talent, he probably is an X Factor. But do we take him and trade away? Do we trade away a Super Bowl winning quarterback who's 24 years old? And like, what if this guy ends up being a bust? Because that would kind of be hilarious. It would be kind of hilarious if that happened, to be fair.
Hello, Coach.
Hello?
This is Jerry Jones. I need your help. Should we draft a QB and make the Cowgirls better this year?
No, y'all are doing just fine. Thank you.
Wait. I think we'll just continue to be mediocre at best. Thanks anyway, Coach.
Okay, thanks, Jerry. Thank you. You have 2 Texas Tech quarterbacks, which is crazy. Which one was the one with speed? I think it was Carlos Booker, right? Look at this guy. Elite speed, elite strength, elite throw power. I mean, do we need a quarterback with elite speed? Oh, he's also 20 years old. You're right. Oh, shit. Those attributes. B, short accuracy. A, medium. A, deep. B, throw on the run. A, throw under pressure. A, break sack. B, play action. Pretty good. He's basically Mike Vick. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. Don't trade Quinn Ewers, man. Oh my gosh. The Vikings will give us a first-round pick. 3 first-round picks. For their first-round pick for the next 3 years, the Vikings will give us. The Seahawks will give us their 3rd overall, their 2nd round, their 1st round next year. The Saints will give us a 1st next year, a 1st this year, which is 7th overall. Then their 2nd this year. I feel like the Seahawks are the safest. Drop down 2 spots and get a 1st next year and this year, and then a 2nd this year. One, two, one. Okay, 12571. 12571. Chat, remember that. One, 2, 5, 7, 1. One, 2, 5, 7, 1. One, 2, 5, 7, 1. Was there a mock draft? Yeah, the initial mock draft, we had the 1st and the 4th overall pick, and it said we were going to take 2 quarterbacks. Okay, let's see if I can juice this a little bit and go 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 1. Oh my gosh, they are close. Yeah, boy, thank you for the Twitch Prime. One, 2, 5, 7, 1, 1. Oh my gosh. One, 2, 5, 1, 1. Blood Knight, thank you for the Prime. Oh, dude. Okay, I just want to do this. I forgot I wanted to do this to see what would happen, like how much better it is. For science, trade difficulty. I had it set to normal. Let's do very easy and just see what kind of offers we get now. Them is Battlefield, you did. Interesting. So we get the same offers. Okay, we get others here. Jamar Chase. The Bengals want to give us Jamar Chase. The Broncos, Patrick. Okay. Okay. Bijan Robinson. Sauce Gardner. Okay, this is crazy. Justin Jefferson and 3 first-round picks. Oh my gosh. Look at the Seahawks now. Immersion ruined if you accept one of these. Dude, hey, Quinn Ewers took over the starting quarterback job and ended up having a career NFL single season record. If that didn't ruin your immersion, I don't know what did. That's, yeah. What do we have? 12571. Was that what it was? So I'm gonna go over 121145. No, 124511. Quinn Ewers threw 2 touchdowns today. Nice. All right, do we take this trade? One, 2, 4, 5, 1, 1. Get an actual player. I mean, who do the Seahawks have? Dude, this guy looks like a football player. Look at this guy. Robbie Ousts. 70 overall. I mean, Devin Weatherspoon, that's who they were offering to trade us. No, I didn't see the touchdowns today. I think we just do this and go for the draft. I think we just do this and go for the draft and see what happens. Yeah? Need a running back? Here's his ass. Our running back's at 97. Dead Dick, thank you for the 68 months tier 2. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Dead DK.
Hi, Esfand. Hi, chat. Just wanted to let you guys are awesome. It's cool to see the community still staying strong. Sorry I haven't been active the best year and a half.
Jiminy went
Life
Tuesday.
has been a bit busy.
No, I get that. Thank you, dude. Okay. I'm just going to send this. I hope I'm not making a mistake trading down. We're going to give the Seahawks the best pick in the draft. Sir Valentine, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, dude. The thing is, I want a quarterback and I want that safety. I think they need to fix this UI. I'm going to send it. I'm trading. I just hope I'm not making a mistake and not taking Cody Smart. I'm gonna change this back because I think it makes it too easy. I took the bonus picks there, but I think we're just gonna leave it on normal. Okay. Resume draft. Okay, the Seahawks have traded for the first overall pick. Let's see who they take. 99 hip power safety archetype of OP. Really? Cody Smart and Emmanuel Lowell. What's he got a do-rag on at the draft? White guy, dude, freaking Malibu's most wanted just got drafted. That's not a do-rag, it's just a headband. Cody Smart. I wonder what he's going to be rated. They take the lineman, Lockhart. They go lineman. The Giants go lineman. The Giants could have gone quarterback. Do I trade down again? Yeah, there's still another 4 quarterbacks left, or 3 quarterbacks left. You want to see another QB draft like this? Yeah, but there's so many that maybe I just take whichever one falls. Or do I take the safety? Because I could take the safety. The Lions. The Lions need O-line. I just hope we don't lose the safety because I really want Greg Kilmer. You know? It's very cute. Thank you for the 18
Yay
months.
for me.
Okay, let's get our offers here. What about the Saints? Oh, the Saints don't want to trade up? Wow. You have 30 picks next year? Spastastico, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, dude. What's up with Emery becoming a Red Bull athlete before a Red Bull champion? Wait, what? You trolling?
We're gonna win. That's crazy.
Dude, she's just wearing a hat.
Crazy. Yeah.
Trolling.
I didn't expect that.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Horrendous news. I just took 2 shots.
Yeah, we lost.
Yeah. It's okay.
What the frick? August 18th, 2025. He spiraled into a deep depression. That's when everything changed. He was no longer the man that he used to be. And that's why we decided to draft him. 16th? Wait, what did I say? He lost his ability to count. He didn't even know what numbers meant anymore. Before, numbers was all he cared about. The vanilla brain. The chess grandmaster against the checkers children. He drank the bull, but he didn't become the bull. It was all for naught. We have 2 days until the spiral. No, that's sick. That's sick that I mean, got a Red Bull. She signed with Red Bull. The numbers. Yeah. Smadge, I'm not crying. I'm not mad. No, chat. I told Red Bull to sign at me. I told Red Bull. I told him. I told Red Bull to sign at me. Chat. I told him. Trust me. Wait, frick, I have to type it again?
Halloween is gonna hoop better than you. Yes. You play Overwatch. That was really bad.
You're actually like making it worse.
You play what? I don't want to. We're definitely the best losers.
For sure.
Yeah, like fifth place.
sure.
Yeah. Also, I'm probably gonna go home after this.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe I'll hang out tonight. Whatever everyone else is doing.
Will and I might go see Weapons.
Oh, sure, I'll go.
Okay.
Yay, a movie with Will and Caroline. That sounds fun. Yeah, I don't know if people are gonna drink. I don't know.
No,
Well, Saturdays are his day off, so we usually try and like see a movie and stuff.
That's
Saturday,
fun.
so.
Wait, is Weapons a horror movie?
Yes, but it's you should watch it. You should watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be scared if I see you guys.
Yeah.
You're both really strong.
All right, sick. Okay. That's sick. He said through gritted teeth.
That's sick, he said through gritted teeth. All the while, his heart was breaking into thousands of pieces like a glass Christmas ornament falling from a wilted branch. He would never be whole again.
This is what Quinn Ewers is thinking when you draft the quarterback.
MVP, and I got to worry about trade talk. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this league.
Don't talk to me. I'm the franchise.
Basketball players in the world. And when I lose, this is what I got to go through. When I lose, I can't win them all. I'm human. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You might be a little better than me in your eyes, or the people that love you in their eyes, but you human. You just like me, right? You just like me. You ain't no different.
You know what? Quinn Ewers, we're going to trade you, I decided just now. AI just convinced me. AI is my leader. I listen to everything AI says. Okay. If we trade down 3 picks, what if they all go quarterback? Saints? Maybe the Saints. The Saints need a quarterback. Man, I don't want to lose him. $27, 17. No, I don't really. Here's the thing. I don't want to trade Ewers because one of those quarterbacks might be a bust. Like, they might have good overall, but they're like low dev. Like, what if they're like a normal or something? You know what I mean? So this is actually like kind of like this is actually kind of scary what I'm doing here. Take the strong safety and then the best court. You know what? Maybe I do just take the strong safety. Right? Who was it? 5 again? The Titans. Okay.
Embittered by another streamer getting a Red Bull sponsorship before him, Esfand retaliates against the only people he can, the fictional players on his Madden team. They just won him the Super Bowl, but they didn't give him wings.
True. Dude, why is it so hard to trade down at the 3rd pick? The 1st pick is so much more valuable. You're asking teams to sell the farm? So? And? Oh my gosh. Okay, what about the Saints here? The Saints want him? No. What about the Titans? The Titans. Does nobody need a right guard? The Jets. Oh, yeah. That'd be funny if I traded the Jets this pick. Trade the Jets alignment after I gutted their team. I gutted the Jets O-line, and then I trade them alignment. It's worse than the ones that they gave me. Wow, they're the only team that's in the Bengals. Ooh. I mean, this is 15 is pretty low though. But I could trade back in. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'd trade back in. Or trade back up. Am I getting greedy, chat, with the safety? Am I getting greedy with Greg Kilmer? You think I should just take him? Like, the guy looks like a frick. The guy's just like, he looks and sounds like a serial killer. Bud Kilmer. Who's Bud Kilmer? Booker? You think I should just take Booker? Man, but there's other guys. There's two other top 5 quarterbacks. Rafano and Emmanuel Lowe, both the Texas Tech quarterbacks. Isn't that crazy? 2 Texas Tech quarterbacks. I bet you he has 99 hit power. Good night, Jazzik. We'll see you later, dude. Dude, this is hard. This is one of the harder drafts I've had to do in a long time. Because there's so many good quarterbacks, it actually makes it harder to choose. Here, we're going to go Lions at 6, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 3. What? 133? One, three, three is close. One, three, four. One, three, five. F me in the A, dude. One, three, three the next year. One, three, four the next year. What? Bro. One, three, seven, seven. Not worth the risk of losing your guy. I mean, I'm trying to get more draft capital to push for the safety and the quarterback. Go full screen and put trade difficulty to easy. Okay. This isn't worth it, is it? Greed? Am I being greed? Oh, I'm so scared. I'm gonna lose my guy, dude. I'm gonna lose my guy. But I feel the need, dude. The need for greed, dude. And the need for greed. 5, 6. 4, 6. 1, 4, 6. Send it. Okay. Done deal. We traded down 2 spots. The Titans and the Rams are picking next. Please don't take the safety. Please don't take the safety. Please don't take the safety. That doesn't look like a safety. Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Okay. Seth Duggan, defensive end. Okay, that's good. We never would have looked at defensive end. Our DNs are too good. Next up, chat. Come on. Oh. Not a reference I expect from you. Dude, Hacksaw was graduated from SMU. Hacksaw played football at SMU. I know him. No, I'm just kidding, but I got a picture with him. I played football with Hacksaw. Dude, they're all going linemen. We don't need linemen. How are they not going quarterback? Ben Rogers? How are none of these teams going quarterback? Do I trade again? Yes. I need to trade. I need to trade. Yes. Give me the Saints. Dude, I feel like, did I make it a hard trade? Because I feel like I made it hard. Instead of normal or something. What picks do I have? I have 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5, 6. Ooh, do I do this? Do I give him 3 5s? This doesn't feel like a very good trade. Have I really even played? No, we've had good 5th rounders. Okay, chat, we're going to do it. We're going to take the safety. I'm going to take one last look at corners. Nick Bronson is a late 1st rounder. Malcolm Mitchell is a late 1st rounder, but look, round 3 to 4 grade, a projection. Late 1st round grade. But this guy's 6'4". Jason Swanson. Greg Kilmer. Chat, you know what we've decided with our 1st overall pick? In the 2027 NFL Draft. Man, these quarterbacks. He's 20. This one's... See, I'm leaning towards either Hayden Rafano or Carlos Booker right now. Because they're younger. 99 hit power, strong safety, S factor. You think so? Chat, let me tell you about a guy named Greg Kilmer. Greg Kilmer, 6'2", 221 pounds. One of the top safety recruits in USC history. Greg Kilmer grew up in California. He did. Grew up right outside of USC. He grew up right outside of USC. And he had a lot of pressure from his family. You know, His family actually was very rich, very famous. And they wanted them to go into the family business. But Greg had anger problems growing up, chat. Greg had major anger problems growing up. Yeah. Major anger problems. Great family. Family had money. They were wealthy. They were very well off. But Greg had some issues. They had to put Greg in special classes in school. They had to keep him away from the other kids at recess because he was always getting in fights. He was always knocking the shit out of kids at recess. In fact, they had to pull him out of school for 2 years. They had to pull him out of school for 2 years. They had to make him, they held him back 1 year. They put him into a correctional facility for a year. They used to call Greg Special Greg. Greg didn't really have very many friends. He was quiet. He was always fighting people. He was always biting people. That was until middle school came around. Middle school came around, and the middle school football coach said, you know what? This kid's got some bite to him. Literally. He was always biting kids. Yeah. This guy was basically like foaming at the mouth. It was like he had rabies or something. And you know what? Said, let's put some pads on this kid. Let's get him out to the football team. So he started playing football in middle school. And this guy came out to 7th grade practice, and he was laying dudes out. He was hitting folks like nobody had ever seen a middle schooler hit. Ends up winning every game his 7th grade year and starts turning heads. 8th grade rolls around, and they say, you know what? Let's play this kid up. I mean, he was already held back a year. So we're going to put him on the 9th grade team as an 8th grader. He didn't have any friends anyway in middle school. They put him on the 9th grade team. This guy was a freaking beast, an animal as an 8th grader. 9th grade rolls around. They put him on the JV. The starting safety on the varsity team gets hurt and said, you know what? Let's put Greg out there. Greg ends up starting for 4 years in high school on the varsity team at safety. He played safety. He played linebacker. This guy was an absolute animal. And he finally had an outlet to let out his anger. He finally had an outlet. All he needed in his life was some structure. And even though his parents were rich and very famous, they weren't very present. And all he needed was a team that cared for him and treated him like family. And that is why Val Kilmer's son, Greg, is getting drafted with the first overall pick of the Dolphins in the 2027 NFL Draft. Let's see it. Let's see what Kilmore's at. A, number 2 in true value. Immediate starter, high football IQ routinely on display. Film is filled with massive hits. Okay. Hidden potential. 90 speed, 91 jumping, 79 strength. This guy's a freaking animal, dude. This guy freaking brings the wood. Okay. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Okay, we're going to resume the draft and see, because Cody Smart, we traded to the Seahawks and they took Cody Smart. I either want Hayden Rafano or Carlos Booker. I want one of those two quarterbacks. Maybe Carlos because he's 20 years old. But both of those guys have a top 5 projection from our scouts. So we're going to sit it out and see. I don't feel comfortable trading viewers, man. I just don't feel it yet. Look at these quarterbacks. Ben Spitzer is a late first rounder, but then you got these 3 guys. Oh, next pick. The pick is in. The pick is in. What's up, Jams? Is that a lineman? They took another lineman? Look at this. They're all strong arm quarterbacks. Great acceleration here, great agility, great change of direction. This guy's got elite speed. They all have elite strength, all have elite throw power. Yeah, that's true, Throck. But how many more seasons am I going to play with the Dolphins? I don't know. Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe the Saints they took 2 tackles. The Browns have Shador. Dude, all the quarterbacks are falling. This is insane. The Browns aren't going to take a quarterback. The Chiefs aren't going to take a quarterback. Antoine Broyles, defensive end. Tyrese Ballantyne, another left tackle. The Packers are not going to take a quarterback. They take the first receiver, Josh Estrada. He was the top receiver on the board. The Broncos are not going to take a quarterback. Jeremy Knox, corner. The Bears, maybe? They take Nick Bronson, the top corner. The Panthers have to go quarterback. They take right tackle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the Cowboys. Imagine the Cowboys. They take a quarterback to replace Dak. No, they take corner. What is happening? The Bengals. The Steelers? Maybe the Steelers. There is kind of a run on the DBs going. Morgan Thor. I didn't even look at the running backs. Steelers go running back? Nick Sanchez, tight end for the Raiders? Juan Jimenez for the Colts? How did the Colts not take a quarterback? Washington's not going to take a quarterback. They take corner Sean Williams. The Bucks, maybe? Oh my gosh. Dude, this is insane. It's like you accuse retiring to the Fountain of Youth. Well, I mean, it was just 2 guys. It was just Gino and Flacco. Trade up. I mean, I want at least one guy to get drafted before I trade up. The Jags aren't going to take it. Duncan Smart, strong safety. 49ers are not going to take it. BJ Alexander, another corner.
With Queef Ewing, you use your first pick to draft a guy who will most likely be executed for having rabies. How does it feel?
Look, listen, I don't care about how you start. I care about how you finish. So if he don't have rabies by the time he's done, then I'm okay with it. Josh Brooks, the Chargers take center. The Ravens are not going to go quarterback. This is complete insanity. We have a generational quarterback draft, and nobody is going quarterback. Brain, I'm just looking at corners. Mike linebacker, Steve Reyes. The Vikings? Am I crazy? Maybe the draft isn't as good as I thought? But no, but it says top 5 talent. Rich West, right guard. This is insane. Jonathan Santos, D tackle. Josh Almas, center. The Eagles aren't going to go quarterback. Carl Harden. What? Is it time to trade again? Dude, the mad scientist. Yes. Yes. All the picks. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Make your selection. Who is on the board that we had? Cam Davis is a first-round wide receiver. Didn't we have some corners? Did they take the corner? Hold on. Enrique Ventura. Okay, we got to get Ventura. Yeah, we got to get Ace over here, okay? We got to get Ace. Look at this guy, Malcolm Mitchell. 6'3" corner, he's a late first rounder. We need a kicker. We're not going to draft a kicker with our first round pick. Dude, I think we trade down again, man. I think we trade down again. I mean, look at who we have. Okay. Quarterback. Okay, quarterback. Cam Davis, receiver. Enrique Estrada. Was it Malcolm Mitchell? You know what? You know what, chat? I think it's time to make our pick. And ladies and gentlemen, we've decided with the last pick of the first round in the 2027 NFL Draft, that it is time for us to draft a young man by the name of Cam Davis, a wide receiver out of Ohio State University. 6'4", 223 pounds. Number 15 in true value, A+ pick. This guy, you know why we drafted this guy, chat? Cam Davis, this guy is elite. This guy is elite. He didn't drop a single pass at the NFL Combine. In fact, in college, he only had 3 registered drops in his entire career. This guy was a 3-year starter at Ohio State University, but he didn't start out at Ohio State. This guy was actually recruited to go play at Brigham Young University as a strong safety. This guy was a safety at 6'4", 220. He looks like a safety, but this guy's got all the movement and all the body control of a wide receiver. And things were looking great. His family, all his family went to BYU. They're very devout Mormons. But something happened during his freshman year. Cam Davis broke the honor code. That's right. Cam Davis broke the honor code at BYU. It was Friday night before a game, and they were doing recruiting visits. They were doing recruiting visits at BYU. Kids were coming in. They were meeting with the parents. They were meeting with the kids, spending time with them. And he was one of the player hosts. And while he was hosting a player, he met with the mother. The mother brought her son on the recruiting trip on her own. She came alone. And he met with the mother of the player. And they said, "Oh, why don't we meet over a brunch to kind of talk about all this stuff?" So he goes and meets with the mother to kind of talk about the school. Yeah. And then they come out and the server brings out their drinks at the local IHOP. And you know what Cam does? You guessed it. He accidentally drank her coffee. Cam Davis drank coffee at BYU, and because of this, he broke the honor code. This led to him being kicked off the team immediately, and he decided to transfer to Ohio State University, where he ended up moving to receiver and ended up being a big-time player for them and one of the best receivers in Ohio State history. And that is why we've decided to draft him. The player he was hosting did not commit to BYU after that. Okay, the Jets. Salim Judge, Isaac Kendricks, left tackle, immediate pick, and now it's our turn again. Dude, what is that? Why are they not taking the players? Why are they not taking these quarterbacks? Am I making a mistake taking a quarterback now? I feel like I'm making a mistake. Lucent, thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Thank you, man. I'm thinking this. Okay, so Enrique Ventura is the top corner. Excuse me, the top Sam linebacker in the draft still on the board. I kind of want to take Enrique because his name is Ventura. And he's a late first round pick projection. Do we go corner? I mean, he's 3 to 4. Malcolm Mitchell. I think he's top of the position. I think we have to go for him, chat, because he's the top of the position. Anybody could take him. Anybody might randomly take him, and these guys are not taking quarterbacks. I think we have to go Enrique Ventura. Yeah, I can trade back up. Chat. All the quarterbacks go off the board in the next 10 picks. I mean, I will trade up if one of them gets taken. With our next pick, we've decided to take Enrique Ventura. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, a savvy defender with the ball in the air, has a motor that runs through the whistle and often looks to rip the ball from runners. This guy's got great discipline, and he's just an unbelievable linebacker. The complete package from Florida State. The number he wore in college, 1. His nickname, Ace. And that is the only reason that we've decided to draft him for the Dolphins, Enrique Ventura. Celebration in the war room. $26 in true value.
Enrique is Ace's long-lost African cousin who migrated to America and lay the wood.
That's right. That's right. Good speed for linebacker, plays with good football IQ, consistent tackler, hidden potential. Hidden potential, baby. Let's go. Thanks a little RP segment. It was too good. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I published the VOD if you want to go watch it. Okay. We got Ace Ventura, tight end, Jamison Boston. Okay. Oh my gosh, he has A's across the board. Look at that. The Titans take Derek Shirley, wide receiver. Clark Caldwell, wide. Do you see it's good we took wide receiver? Because look, all the wide receivers are coming off now. The Saints got to go quarterback, right? Oh, Emmanuel Lowell. Okay, they took a quarterback. Do I wait until they take one more? A's across the board. Emmanuel Lowell from Texas Tech. Do I wait for one more? Because I'm at 45. The Browns have Shador. They won't take someone over Shador. Chris Bird, will linebacker. Oh yeah, the next 4 guys. Oh, maybe the Bears. The Bears might take one. Dennis Washington, defensive tackle. Miguel Saucedo, the center. Matthew Daly, Will linebacker for the Broncos. Do you think the Bears are going to replace Caleb Williams yet? Season 3? Maybe. Philip Duncan. Dude. This is insane. I have 2 top 5 quarterbacks. The question is, do we take Hayden Rafano from Texas Tech? Or do we take Carlos Booker? Why was Hayden a backup in college? Emmanuel Lowell for the Saints was the starter. Rafano's RP potential is really big because that's a big rivalry. Rafano and Lowell both being at the same school, but Rafano being the backup in college if he can overtake him in the NFL. Oreo Carlos Booker from Memphis. Check their combine. Ooh, Rafano ran a 4.8. Yeah, Rafano was a statue. Maybe he just didn't fit the offense, but he was a great quarterback talent. Booker has the most upside because not only is he stronger, but he has good speed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this guy's Carlos Booker is definitely a runner. Look at this, though. Rafano has got a... I mean, this guy's freaking a Joe Flacco regen or something. Look at this. A break sack, A throw under pressure, B throw on the run, A deep, A mid, and A short accuracy. What's the throw power at? Does it say the throw power? Doesn't say the throw power, actually. That's interesting. Throw power is here. They're all elite. Chat. With our second round pick, even though we have the quarterback who just had the best statistical season in NFL history, kind of. He still threw 30 interceptions. We are going quarterback with this pick. Let me tell you why we have decided to draft. Carlos Booker from the University of Memphis. In the second round, this guy was rated as a top 5 player. This guy was rated as a top 5 player in the draft. People thought he was a potential first overall pick going into the draft, but just like several of the other quarterbacks, he seemed to fall. Number 5 in true value. He was a high school pitcher, shows great touch on intermediate throws, beautiful deep ball. Hidden 99 throw power with 90 speed. Why is he fat? Yeah, how is this not an A+? Cam Davis was an A+. For like, what?
This motorfucker literally could throw the football over the mountains.
Carlos Booker. Guys, Carlos Booker. Let me tell you a little bit about Carlos Booker, okay? This guy had an unbelievable combine. Amazing combine. Has a cannon of an arm. But when Carlos Booker, even though his combine tests were amazing, this guy ran a 4.5 40. This guy could run. He could jump. He did 25 reps of 225 as a quarterback. He did all the events, which no quarterback usually ever does. He hit on every single throw. This guy has an absolute cannon of an arm. But why would somebody who had maybe one of the best combines in NFL history get drafted at 45? Carlos Booker scored a 4 on his Wonderlic test. Carlos Booker scored a 4 on his Wonderlic test. He's one of the most incredible athletes of all time. But when they asked him, Carlos Booker, what was it like, growing up with your parents? And when he said his dad was Booker T, they knew this guy was a moron. Because Booker was his last name, not his first name. Or Booker was Booker T's first name, not his last name. But this guy is an absolute freak of an athlete, and we think Quinn Ewers can teach him to be something someday. Yeah. So we've decided Carlos Booker is our guy. Hidden potential too. That's right. Okay. Send it. There we go. I don't know what makes them an A versus an A+. Better stats? Maybe neat or something better on the word. I don't know. Manu Aguilar. Is it Manu or Manu? Joel Bagley for the... Okay, so who's our next pick? We want to look at the corner, right? Somebody asked if I did anything different with scouts this season. Not with the scouts, but I did the mid-season scouting things. Oh, Brendan Jett. That was one of the linebackers we were looking at. It's okay. Donovan Finch. I mean, at this point, let's just skip to the next pick. Trent Burke, Colin Freeman, Jimmy Gaines. Did any of the guys that we want maybe get taken? No, Javier Patterson. Wait. How are no quarterbacks getting taken? Do we take both of them? You know he's going to be a top 20 value at least. I want to look at corners real quick. Keon Addison. Man zone. I mean, Malcolm Mitchell is the next guy I want to take for sure. I think these other guys are not good enough. Linebackers. Damn, this is crazy. I mean, surely... We get Enrique. We don't need it. We don't need a tight end. Do we need O-line? Probably use a backup O-line. Get the quarterback immediately, trade the test. I bet the value's crazy. Well, I think you can't trade until after the draft is over. Esfand, I love that you're coaching my favorite team. I can't wait to see what you're doing with my two favorite players, Tua and Tyreek. Yeah, man. I think, dude, you want to sub because I'm coaching your favorite team? Why don't you, drop a sub? Why not? I think I'm being too. I think I might be being too aggro. I mean, look at this. Look how. But man, it looks like all the corners before him suck. Rafano. Man, it's so. I feel like the corner is a smart choice. Because I mean. Because I don't need a Rafano. The corner would be my third corner. He's going to get grabbed early round 3. Go CB. Let's look at when's my third round pick. Oh. Chat. time that we've decided with our pick in the second round that we will be taking Malcolm Mitchell, Oregon State corner. Boo! Boo! Wow! The Dublin Dolphins have decided to take 6'3", 200-pound corner Malcolm Mitchell out of Oregon State. Yeah, I had him as a 4th round pick on my board. I'm really surprised they're taking him. Man, Malcolm Mitchell is the best corner in college football last year. I'm glad I had him as my number 1 corner. I did. Let's see what happens. They actually fixed that A+. 25 in true value. Wait, didn't we have the other guy? 25 in true value? 25 in true value? Great balance, quiet feet in man coverage, rangy and effective in zone coverage, and he has good punch in press coverage to disrupt the routes. A+. 90 speed, 91 jumping. Okay, he doesn't have quite the agility. 95 acceleration. This guy has got some freaking pop to him. And hidden potential. This is a very good draft. But this draft, I still think this isn't the best draft I think I had one draft where I had like 4 guys in the top 10 or something. But these guys are like all in the 20s. Okay. Malcolm Mitchell it is. Yeah, the bodies... they don't look good in their suits. The Jets, the Giants, the Seahawks. And what is this? What is this? I'm getting reports of a potential trade up back for the Jets, but I don't know who would possibly be wanting to trade with them right now. I mean, the Jets have lost a lot of picks in the last 2 years. I don't even know why the Jets would want to trade away their picks. So, I mean, this must be a really good deal that they're getting. Wait, what? Didn't it say? Oh my goodness. The reports are in. The Dolphins have traded the Jets. They've traded their backup guard, Johnny Tsunami. And the pick is in immediately. Who could they possibly be taking? It's Hayden Rafano. Oh my goodness. 2 quarterbacks in the first draft. And 2 first-round quarterbacks in the same draft. Both of them fell. Well, here's the thing with Hayden Rafano. Hayden Rafano was projected top 5, but then he was wearing a pink vest under his suit. And then number 4. Hayden Rafano, 6'6", quarterback out of Texas Tech. Hayden Rafano never became a full-time starter in college. Hayden Rafano never became a full-time starter in college. Grew up right outside of Chicago, Illinois. His family has lived there since the 1930s. decides to go to Texas Tech University. But he never became actually, at first he went to Ohio State, didn't become the starter. Then he went to the University of Texas and didn't become the starter. Then he transferred to the University of Southern California and didn't become the starter, and eventually landed at Texas Tech, where he did not become the starter. But this guy was a 5-star unanimous top quarterback in his class coming out of high school. This guy had unbelievable arm strength, had quite the pedigree. You don't really know what his parents did, but his parents were obviously very wealthy, and his family was very wealthy, but nobody knows what they actually did for work. But Hayden Rafano could never actually win the starting job at any of the colleges he was at, and of course, Emmanuel Lowell was the second quarterback taken in this draft who was the starter over him. The Rafano crime family. So it's actually amazing. The Dolphins are moving up in the draft to take a chance on this guy who never became a full-time starter, but absolutely dominated at his pro day and had all the hype in the world around him for the last 5 years. But he never actually started a game. Does he have what it takes to go from being a quarterback in a high school, not ever being a full-time starter in college, to being in the NFL? Only time will tell. 96 throw power, 77 speed, hidden potential. Doesn't he sound? He sounds like a mobster. Hayden Rafano. Dude, Hayden Rafano should have gone to Chicago. Okay, there it is. Next user pick. Make your selection. This just in. Quinn Ewers just tweeted a thinking emoji after the Dolphins' recent selections. Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit concerning that the Dolphins have decided to draft 2 quarterbacks in this draft. They're saying it's simply because the opportunity came to them. They weren't really looking at quarterback in this draft after Quinn Ewers performed so well last year. Nobody really thought that he would have been that he would be a replaceable asset, but we'll see what happens. Okay, what do we draft next? Dude, I don't even know where to go next with this guy. Wait, this is a 300-pound quarterback, Emmanuel Carrington. Why is there a 300-pound quarterback? It's big sexy over here, dude. Emmanuel Carrington. I should draft another quarterback. He's the second to last quarterback on the board. Brandon McCann's Enrique Estrada. You don't need a fullback. Kenya Malone. 4.340. Dude, this guy's so fast, he ran a 0.00. Wait, what the heck? Malcolm Ford, 6'4", 222 wide receiver from Penn, not from Penn State, from Penn. Did not compete in the combine, but ran a 4.47 at his pro day, 39-inch vertical. His grandfather started Ford Motor Company. And that's why we're drafting him. Give it to me. Malcolm Ford. Frick. Okay. You can't win them all. This draft is so good already, doesn't matter. True. Then we draft his brother Philip Ford. his brother from Nevada, Philip Ford, free safety. Frank. All right, that was stupid. Won't deliver bone-crushing hits. Yeah, he was adopted. Okay. Sean Watkins, Dom Harvey, Skylar Brandt. What do we need at this point? We do need O-line depth at least. Charlie Wilson, Jorge Iglesias. Eric Biggs. Eric Biggs, the center. Projected day 3 pick. We're going to take him here in the at the end of the 4th round. Give me Eric Biggs, the center. A run blocker. 71 in true value. Okay, good pick. B-. Hidden potential. Hidden potential. Let's go. Okay, that was big, actually. Nice little backup player. That was big. Lead block, AC impact. Mitch McMillan. A lead block. Any other good linemen, it looks like? No. Maybe this guy. Oh, F. We need linebacker depth. I think we just take a shot on one of these linebackers here, man. Block shedding, tackling, F play recognition. Joshua Kincaid. Jerry Proctor. Jose Falk. Earl Fox. F hit power. Ugh. Ugh, all these guys fucking suck. Give me Joshua Kincaid. He's undersized. 5'11", 225. Just draft the fat quarterback, put him at punter. 144 in true value. This guy's 89 speed is crazy. Do we take another quarterback? I feel like it. Do we take the fat quarterback? Either another Pete LaRoe, another quarterback, or another guy named Ford. Carrington. Dude, Carringtons. F under pressure. The Dolphins have drafted another quarterback? Chat, let me tell you something about Emmanuel Carrington, okay? Emmanuel Carrington, 6'4", 302-pound quarterback. Why is the guy wearing pink too? 316. Damn it. Average intermediate accuracy and easily fooled by coverages and blitzes. Oh no. Chat, let me. Hidden potential? Hidden potential! Let's go! Oh shit. With a 97 throw power. 65 speed. Chat, let me tell you something about Emmanuel Carrington. Emmanuel Carrington is a product of his environment. Emmanuel Carrington was a guard. He actually played left guard at East Carolina University. But his junior year, all the quarterbacks became injured and they didn't have a quarterback. And they're in the middle of the game and coach goes, I need a quarterback. I need somebody who can throw the football. That's when Emmanuel showed up and said, Coach, I can spin the bean. And he's like, okay, I want you to go out there and I want you to lead this team to victory. Okay? So they went out there and they had to dumb down the offense quite a bit. But Emmanuel Carrington goes out there and they're down 3 touchdowns. And he goes out there, whoom, 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 slinging it. And misses every single pass. But this guy's got a cannon, okay? This guy's got a cannon of an arm, and they did not have a quarterback. So they kept him in there, and they tried to develop him at quarterback. And, you know, they ran more of an option, kind of spread option offense over at East Carolina at the time. But here's what they had to do. They said, look, we don't really got a dual threat quarterback. We don't got a guy who's mobile. We have more of a... we don't even have a pocket passing quarterback here. We got more of like a pant leg passing quarterback, okay? This guy's the whole sleeve, all right? So he's going to be a statue back there, but he's got a damn cannon. His player comp is Jamarcus Russell, yes. So we've taken Emmanuel Carrington and see if he can develop at quarterback. Okay, I'm good to sim the rest of the draft. I don't even know who else I would even take at this point. Okay. What a draft. Let's look at our draft recap. Greg Kilmer, 84 overall. 78 for Cam Davis, 77 for Enrique Ventura. Carlos Booker, 82. Oh my gosh. We've got ourselves a quarterback competition. Oh, this is bad, chat. This is Emmanuel Carrington at 61. Joshua Kincaid, 68. Eric Biggs, 73. Dude, this is a pretty good draft. Ooh, the Ford brothers. Carrington wins the job. But dude, 77 corner, 77 Sam linebacker. Cam Davis is 7. The rest, these 5 picks are great. These 6 picks are great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even Eric Biggs, a 73 at that point in the draft. Pretty good draft overall. But who was number 1? Emmanuel Lowell was actually the highest overall quarterback. That's crazy. Dude, what a quarterback class. This is insane. Oh, Jameson Boston tight end. Look at that. Oh, look at this receiver. He's 20 at 79. Wait, who drafted him? The Titans? Oh, this guy's going to develop like crazy. I don't think it's going to make his O-line overall good. Wait, there was an 80 overall D tackle in the 7th round? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. That's the steal of the draft. 80 overall defensive tackle in the 7th round. That is a steal. I do classic passing. 5th round corner, Tavares Sherman. Anybody else? This is 3rd round corner here, Jeremy Goodrich. Oh, that was the other guy we were looking at. 4th round right guard at 76. Yeah, this was a crazy draft, man. J.R. Davidson. No good 6th round. Oh, wait, yeah, there was. Decent 6th rounder. Jerome Smart. Wesley. Wow, there was a lot of good D tackles, actually. Tony's is so good. Yeah, dude. Okay. Advanced week. What a draft. That draft was insane, man. Coach Kingdom's our QB. This is wild. This is an insane problem to have, man. Oh no, QB of the future / franchise QB, franchise QB / QB of the future, franchise QB is like, oh no, they all have the tags. Franchise QB? How does he have? Dude, all these guys have bigger arms than Quinn Ewers, though. Quinn Ewers, Rafano is more accurate. Damn, Carlos Booker can run with ball, though. I want to see. Oh. He's like a mini Lamar, yeah. Dude, this is freaking funny. This is freaking funny. $83 strength, 83 trucking? Okay. This has to be a meme, dude. Emmanuel Carrington. I wish he had a better name. The hefty lefty, yeah.
Jared's waited all his life for this. It's one of those things you grow up as a kid dreaming of it as a Kentucky guy.
Jared Lorenzen, they called him the hefty lefty, dude. This guy was 300 pounds.
Almost slips, now he's almost in trouble. Throws it behind his back. Derek Comer! The fifth overtime, Lorenzen. Quarterback keeper heading off to the right, and he's in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
He wasn't even as big as he ever was in this. He was in whenever he went to the UFL. He didn't play in the NFL. They called him the hefty lefty.
Basketball star and the state's Mr. Football. Look at Jared Lorenzen on his feet. You talk about ordinary skills.
The behind the back pass is insane.
What kind of nicknames are they? What are you being called?
Oh boy, hefty lefty, which still I love. Pillsbury throw boy, round mounted touchdown, mobile, agile, hostile, and hungry. You name it. I've been called.
Pillsbury throw boy.
Lorenzen would finish his college career fourth all-time.
I've never heard that one. That caught me off guard.
But at the 2004 NFL Draft, he went unselected. But Lorenzen was able to sign with the New York Giants as a free agent, and he would back up Eli Manning for 3 seasons.
Wait, was he on the roster when they won the Super Bowl?
And back home in Kentucky with his family. There was a brief return to football in 2014.
Yeah, this is when he was huge.
Playing for the Northern Kentucky River Monsters, Lorenzen caused a viral video sensation. But he was injured in his second game, putting an end to the comeback and contributing to more weight gain. In 2017, Lorenzen started a weight loss and exercise regimen and told the world about it on Facebook.
Feel good. Legs are obviously said a little bit wobbly, but hey, you know, we got to start somewhere, right?
He was hoping to inspire others who struggle with obesity.
Why do you want to change?
Boring. You got to stay fat, dude. That's fat made you. I'm just kidding. Wait, he died? Wait, I didn't know that. When did he die? Did he really?